Hola mi amigos, ¿qué tal? Welcome to the beautiful Marbella. We're just out getting a morning walk in, getting some sunlight into the eyes. First thing in the morning, absolutely key to set you up, have a productive day. So we're going to bring you through. Today's a Friday. We're going to bring you through a full kind of work day, how I structure my days, what that kind of actually looks like, and then Saturday, Sunday, what do we get up to in Marbella? I don't even fully know yet, but stick around because I'm sure it will be good. Morning routine is dialed in, it's non-negotiable for me. Up before 6, electrolytes, water, just hydrate first thing in the morning. I'll then go into a morning alignment process, which essentially just aligning with my goals, gratitude, identity work, beliefs, visualization, then straight into a 30-minute walk, which I am here. And then, next step, you're going to have to stick around and see what happens. But yeah, this is one, if I could give you one tip straight off the motherfucking bat, is to get up first thing in the morning, hydrate, and just get some movement and get some sunlight into your eyes. Even just from a circadian rhythm standpoint, if you want to improve your sleep, getting out, movement, sunlight, helps regulate the body massively, helps regulate the circadian rhythm. Guys, we're all about fucking feeling our best, looking our best, performing our best, and living our best lives. So these are all the little things that need to happen. Set yourself up with a productive morning and the rest of the day just flows easy. Right, so back in after the walk, cold shower. I bought an ice bath for the balcony. Came from Amazon. I'm going to say I built it. It wasn't that hard. I had to put a couple of sticks in and pump it up with some air. But there's no hose out in the balcony, so I spent about 2 hours with a mop bucket going from the sink out to the balcony, eventually filled it up, got 15 euros worth of ice, put the ice into the thing. It melted so quickly because it's so hot here in Spain now, so I jumped into it. It was basically a hot tub. So we reverted back to the cold showers for now. If anyone in Marbella wants an ice bath, you can come pick it up. It's all yours. But we're back in here now. Supplements, so we'll get some lion's mane into us. We'll get some L-theanine, good for nervous system, good just for calm focus. We'll get that in with caffeine and lion's mane for memory, brain function as well. So they are the supplement stacks that I will take. First thing in the morning, I'll have my creatine, 10 grams, with my electrolytes. Do that morning routine back, and then these are the next two supplements I take. I do have other supplements for later in the day which I will show you, but for now that's all you're getting. So this routine for me is non-negotiable. I'm going to go into a 3-hour work block now, and every single day that happens without fail. There's no missing on that. Like sometimes later in the day things might happen, I might go places, I might whatever, but first thing in the morning, same thing every day. And that for me is absolutely key for having a productive morning. So I'll get stuck into 3 hours of deep work here now, and that's just non-negotiable for me every single day, no matter what. And within that, like first 3-4 hours, let's call it, I can get more work done within this deep work block now than I may get in 8, 9, 10 hours of the day when I'm scattered, I'm in and out of work, I'm waking up, I'm checking my phone. Like I haven't, till this point, haven't been on social media, haven't checked notifications, haven't checked emails. We're now 7:20. So normally get up around 6, but I'll just do 3 hours of work here now, and then I can check my notifications, then I can check whatever. But for this period of time, I'm so focused, I'm so locked in, I will get more work done than if I was in and out of work. And with my deep work block, it always depends on, this lighting's really bad, isn't it? But it always depends on, okay, what's the actual biggest needle mover for me currently in whatever phase I'm in. So that might be recording content, it might be scripting YouTubes or planning YouTubes. It might be education. If I feel like there's a gap in my knowledge that I want to improve, I'll spend a couple of hours studying. I'll spend a couple of hours, building out content or back-end content for course, building out new funnels, whatever it might be. I'll spend this block in the morning. That'll be my deepest kind of needle mover work. Okay, so if I can get 3 hours done of this work first thing in the morning, I know I'm moving forward in whatever area I need to be moving forward in, with business, personal development, and just with client fulfillment. Amigos, so we started the vlog on Friday. It is now Sunday. Vlog did not go to plan, but I said I was not going to do it, but I've wanted to do vlogs for a long time now. Since Thailand, I've wanted to do vlogs because I like doing them, and I keep putting them off. It's all procrastination. The weather's not good enough. I feel a little bit tired today. I'm busy with other stuff. So what we're going to do is, we started the vlog on Friday. It's now Sunday. We're on the way to the train station to drop off the car, my rental, and then we're going to the airport and we got to catch a flight. So I got news on Friday, unexpected news, and it changed plans. So we're on the way to the airport. I'm not going to tell you where. You're going to have to stick around for that. Alright, so that is the car drop back. The Audi A3 served me well for 3 months. Company I used was Sixt Plus actually. A lot of people ask me about this. So it's Sixt Plus. You pay like €200 registration fee. And then it's about 600 quid depending on mileage. I got the 600 quid offer or subscription. And that just comes out on a month-to-month basis. So essentially 200 quid up front, 600 quid on a monthly basis. But unless if you use more mileage, then they do charge you more, which I got absolutely rinsed the first one. I think I paid 1,200. I think I paid double because I was driving around, picked up people from the airport, stuff like that. So it ended up adding up to be a lot more than expected, but I learned the hard way. Plan now is get a big iced Americano, find a train station, get to the airport, and we go from there. So we got the caffeine in, but we've been walking around for quite a while now. One lady sent me to a different place. I got there, then she sent me back to this place. Now I'm back. I'm waiting for the train. My phone is saying I need to be on C1, but everyone is telling me C2. Should have just got a taxi, to be honest. I don't know why I decided to do this. Alright, so we've landed at the airport, Malaga Airport. Checked in, sitting down, iced Americano, another one, bottle of water. Do you know what I was thinking? I have cash on me because I took out cash in Spain. I was like, okay, I'll start paying. In Spain, they want a lot of cash, which I have to pay half my rent in cash, which is very annoying. But it is what it is. So I have cash. Trying to pay for stuff up. When you're holding bags, you're giving cash, you're there with your little coins. It just isn't the one. The loss of aura compared to just tapping, giving the cashier a quick wink, picking up your stuff and leaving. It's night and day. Messing around like this. Get 10 cent extra. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. But we got a bit of work to do. 2 new guys getting onboarded, so I'm going to do that now. 1 guy's already onboarded, just need 1 more to be onboarded. Starting tomorrow for fitness nutrition, just an 8-week block to get them dialed in before 1 has a wedding and then 1 has a trip to Croatia. So we're getting the boys dialed in. So my great plans of bringing you around Marbella to show you Costa del Sol didn't go to plan. We're at the airport right now. We're heading, I'll give you a look. You'll be able to guess from the airline, I'm sure. Qatar Airlines, so we're heading back to the Middle East. We have to go back, sort out a couple of bits with the visa, which I knew was coming up, but I didn't realise it was actually up. So now I have to go back. I have to actually stay for 2 weeks. I have to go back, do medical, get everything sorted again. So I can bring you, I'll bring you along, see what the whole process is like. Got to get that sorted. That's going to be 2 weeks minimum. So while I'm there, I might just extend it I might just stay a month, to be honest, because I'm actually kind of looking forward to going back. I've been in Spain 3 months now. I enjoy it. The lifestyle's fucking class, weather's class. But I'm looking forward to, if you've been to Dubai in summer, it's hot. So I think it's about 40 degrees. So in terms of just locking into a routine and zero fucking distractions, it's actually quite a good time to go back. The last few times I've been in Dubai, to be fair, I've left when it's like peak season, and I've always kind of come back to summer times just for that reason, to lock in. So we'll do a month, we'll do 2 to 3 weeks, definitely. Excuse me, may even extend it. So a few of the boys are over there at the moment. And then yeah, I'll bring you around Dubai, because I haven't done that before. I've lived 5 years and I have not brought you anywhere around the beautiful Dubai. Alright, so we have landed. We're in Dubai. We're on the way to get a haircut. Freshen ourselves up. Oh, you have to find, I've specific barbers. Every country that I go through, there's a specific barber. Once I find my barber, I will never leave that barber. I'm loyal. More loyal to a barber than I am to a woman. It's a joke. But what you think? More loyal? Bro, what you think?
I'm good, right?
You good, yeah?
Yeah.
He agrees. But the plan then is we're going to head do a little bit of work after that. But something I wanted to talk about was routine, and when you're traveling around quite a bit, something that I struggled with when I first started working online in particular. When I was in routine, it was easy to stick to my training, to stick to my nutrition. But then any time I was out of routine, I just end up overindulging. I'd be eating out, especially when I first moved to Dubai. That was when I really noticed it. It was like you're just surrounded by cafes, restaurants the whole time on your doorstep. So it's very, very easy to just kind of get, oh, I'm working hard, get a bit lazy and just walk downstairs and pick up whatever. Okay, and then your macros is off, and then your body gets soft, which is not what we want. And then what can happen as well, if you're eating food that sporadic meal timings, like even just your cognitive function, your energy on a daily basis will massively get impacted. So even while I was on the plane on the way over here, I made sure to map out like my routine and my meals. So obviously timings, where when I take client calls is set times throughout the week, but I had to just adjust my routine a little bit. So training, I was training a little bit later in the day in Spain, but now what I'm doing is I'm training first thing in the morning. And then my meals as well. My macros are still the exact same as to when I was in Spain, but I've different food choices, meal choices now, and different options. I will bring you through a full day of eating, but basically rather than me cooking all my meals now, I'm getting 2 meal preps per day, and that just buys me back time, and it's just easy, it's convenient. So every time you're going somewhere, plan in advance, and in that way you can easily stay on point with your training, with your nutrition. And if you are on more of like a holiday mode, just have a bit of a structure with making sure you're hitting protein each day, and making sure then that you're training earlier in the day, just so you get it done, because whatever happens then happens throughout the rest of the day. But yeah, that's the plan. We're going to go to Dubai Hills Mall. Like, I was here December time. I lived in Dubai Hills, which is across here. At the very, very end, I stayed there for a couple of weeks. Like, none of this was here. This is fucking wild. When I mean they are building at a rapid rate. They are building at a rapid rate. It's crazy. It's actually fucking crazy. We're letting the hair grow out a bit. I want to change it up. I've had the same haircut probably since I was about 12. So we said we change it up a little bit. I've tried it before, but I'm just going to commit to it now. Taper. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it lasts, how long it lasts. I'm just here in Coffee Club in Dubai Hills Mall, and I have 2 new clients to onboard. So in the airport when I onboard, I had 2 clients to onboard. They were just shorter term, so they were actually clients that had been with me a year plus each, but I obviously finished up, because for me the goal is obviously to get the people that I work with to a position where they can sustain everything themselves. It's easy, it becomes who they are, it's their identity. Again, that's identity-based coaching. is what we do. So the goal is to eventually graduate and go off into the big real world yourself and be able to just manage things, travel, like business stress, relationship, and just be able to manage everything and be able to have your structure set up in a way that it becomes automatic and easy to you. Okay, and then when you do travel, that you understand how to adjust your routine and stuff around. Once you go through the process a couple of times, it becomes easy. Like, people are always like, oh, I can't commit because it's Christmas time, it's summertime. Learn how to actually manage those periods of time. You do it once, you get feedback, and you just improve each time you go on holidays, it becomes easier to manage. Each time you travel for work, it becomes easier to manage. Every Christmas, it becomes easier to manage. You can still enjoy yourselves, but it's going through the process and not just saying, now is not the right time. Oh, I have a wedding coming up, I have a holiday coming up, I can't commit to it now. It's not the right approach to take. The guys that actually get the real results, long-lasting results, they're not waiting for the perfect time. They act now, and they learn how to manage every situation that life throws at you. Especially if you have your own business, it's like, now is the best time to start, because business stress, you can manage stress better when your routine's dialed in, your sleep's on point, training, nutrition. So important to get everything dialed in right now. But the guys that I had onboarded previously, I know I told you it was just an 8-week stint. These guys have been with me for a long time previously, but they had holidays coming up, so they just reached out. Could we just do the training, nutrition, and accountability side of things? So that's exactly what we've done, and we'll get them into peak shape. They stay in good shape year round. It's just about sharpening up that little bit for a holiday, so that extra bit of accountability. But I've 2 new people starting, both from Australia this time around, Irish but in Australia, and this is the whole setup. This is the full total control build up, right? So I'll build out the programs. We'll have an onboarding call, basically bring them through the whole process. Minimum a 6-month period is what I recommend for people to really install the habits and just really have the identity level transformation. Because if you're coming into it and you have a short-term mindset, quick fix, you're going to be doing a quick fix for the rest of your life. Once you kind of play the longer game and you realize it's a lifestyle rather than just a quick, short, aggressive, trying to lose weight kind of a thing, that's when you actually make real change. And once you start playing the long game, it becomes the short game. Because when you're playing the short game, it becomes the long game. Because the short game, you never achieve the results you want, and it just keeps getting pushed down, or you might get the results, but then you fall back out of shape, or your habits, everything goes tits up again, because you haven't given yourself time to fully integrate it into your life. So that's the key. Play the long game, but once you play the long game, you actually get the results, and you can keep the results. The short game is the long game, right? Remember that. Yeah, that's the plan. Going to have a coffee now, going to do 2 onboardings, have my calls with these guys, just map it out. So each individual is completely different. Where do you work? Do you have a business? Do you travel for work? What foods that you enjoy? How long can you commit to the gym? How many days can you commit? What's your physical goals? There's so much to it that needs to be taken into consideration. Family, relationships. It's not just about a training and a nutrition plan. That's easy. ChatGPT that shit if that's all you need. But if you need true identity level transformations, physical transformations, mental transformations, dialing in your routine. Thank you very much. This is what you need to do. You need to play the long game and go through the whole process. So that's essentially what we do. We deep dive into where you're currently at with these guys, and then just build it out around their life. It's very important to go through the phases. Give yourself the time, at least 6 months is what I recommend. And then it's done. You get through it, it's done. You can optimize your calendar, your routine for work, for upskilling in other areas, for family. You know, it's go through the phase, get into peak physical shape, and once you're in peak physical shape, what's going to happen? Mentally, you're going to be switched on, you're going to be sharp, and then you can go after the other areas of your life that you want to go after. Whereas if you're out of shape and you don't feel good within yourself, you're not going to be thinking clearly. You're not going to really be setting those bigger goals. You're just going to be going to get through the days. So it's about getting the body right. That then gets the mind right, and then it's like, okay, you stay and you hold that physical shape and mental shape year round, and then you just compound growth in all areas of your life. I'm going to get stuck into this. I'm going to smash this cup of coffee into me. Black coffee always. We got our agua, bottled water only. Always bottled water. We don't want those microplastics. And then we're going to grab some food as well. So I'll bring you through kind of like when I'm out working, how I just pick up meals to stay on point when I'm out. Alright, so this is what we got. We got the chicken harvest bowl inside in Coffee Club. This is my go-to. So we got chicken, mango, edamame, tomatoes, rice underneath, avocado, and a little bit of sauce here. Coffee Club in Dubai. If you have not had it, get on it. It's amazing. But the key when you're eating out, just opt for healthy options. It's not. It really isn't that hard. Like, I know people like say, oh, when you're traveling, it's really hard to eat clean. It really isn't. Like, if you're eating one meal out a day because you're out and about, you're traveling, you're like, especially in places like Dubai or when you go to like bigger cities, you have Uber Eats. It's so easy. If you are that busy, you can just order healthy food off Uber Eats. You don't have to order a pizza. You don't have to order a burger and chips. You know, if you're eating out in the evening time, if you're on a date, if you're on fucking a business meeting, whatever it might be, just get a steak, get a baked potato. It really isn't that hard to stay locked in when you are away. Thank you, brother. We also got the Diet Pepsi. Pepsi's better than Coke, by the way. So this is the guy I said I was going to slap the head off of boxing today.
I came back to give him a few views. That's
He's what, 6'2"?
6'7".
Doubt it.
125.
You're going to see
kilo.
clips of me just slapping him around the place later on.
Oh,
Light work.
Still lying by his brother, don't believe him, it's all spilled milk. If I saw him, then I'd wrap him like a meal deal. Grab him by his collar, scrap his hair up, make him feel ill. Little white boy.
Whoa! I'm not sure about that driving, lad.
Oh man, I'm just sure.
Fuck at the hell?
You're the nervy passenger.
Fucking nervous passenger, more like a nervous driver.
Man, you're like an old age pension driver.
We're in with the heavy hitters now. We got Big Senin, Mark Shannon from Ennis Diamond.
We thought the bombs were stopped in Dubai. They're about to come back now. Alright.
Yo.
Don't reckon I'd fancy a slap off that fella.
Boom, exactly. They're the shots. Especially when someone's thought it's like sting, touch, boom. Sting. Boom. It's all about changing your level as you're coming in.
Big shade on village.
What are we saying? Light work.
Light fucking.
What do you reckon? Every man. We better get the fucking hairline sorted first. You too, son. Boys fixing their hairlines before we get on the camera. Sort that out, then. Dara, you're cooked.
I'm just
A trip to Turkey for the boys, I reckon. So that's a couple of rounds of boxing on the pads. Boxed off with Sen and Dara. Not sharp. Definitely not sharp. Need to get back on the one-to-one sessions, pads. Get a bit of sparring going again. And I could say we'll get back, but was I ever even really there? We'll get good at it. We're coming for it. Back to Thailand for a 6-week camp, I think. It's the only way. Back to Fitness Street Phuket. But this is Locker Gym here in Al Quoz in Dubai. Sav is spotted. Highly recommend it if you are in Dubai. Get in. They have like a lot of conditioning stuff up along here. You have the boxing stuff here, and then downstairs it's like where all the weights and stuff are. So I think we're going to go smash a bit of bicep, a bit of tricep, a few delts, you know, key. Make sure we keep them nice and full. And that's the plan then. I reckon we get a bit of sun later on and cook. How are you, brother? Alright, so we're finishing up the vlog. Hello, how are you? We're wrapping up the vlog. We're in the Four Seasons, taking in a nice sunset. Met a couple of the boys here. We're having a good time. It's a good time. We've had a couple of drinks. We're settling back into Dubai. Dubai, it actually is such a great place. Dubai is. The people, the energy. For me, I need to get in, have my time, and then get out. I need a break from it always, but I've kind of come to the realization that I like the freedom to travel around rather than having to be in one place at one time. For me, it's like Marbella is great, I love it. Dubai is great, I love it, but I need to get in and out. Like even if it's just for a couple of weeks, just to experience something different. Dubai, great, the energy, the people. When you're here, all you want to do is work, but the nature lets me down. So when I go to the Marbella, it's like the nature, more chill, relaxed is great. But then I'm like, okay, let's get back into work mode. I can still work when I'm there, but it's just a different energy. So I think for me, like having the freedom to actually travel around is so important, and that's why I got into this at the first place. Like online business, I wanted to be able to have the freedom to travel around. Obviously from a perspective of helping people, yes, that's absolutely key. I could have done that in a gym. I could have done that in my local gym back home, but having that online part to it, it's just like, I fucking love my day-to-day life. I get to help people with their mind, their body, their habits, dialing everything in, but I also get to live the lifestyle of traveling, go to Dubai, go to Marbella. And for me, this is living. This is living my G's. So we will see you in the next one. Peace and love. Hope you enjoyed the vlog.